So even the Taliban has condemned the attack in Kashmir, and that alone shows how isolated Pakistan is today. Since the attack, support for India has been pouring in. A wide range of world leaders have shown solidarity, and this would give New Delhi a lot of confidence to do what needs to be done. But despite everything, Pakistan remains defiant. It is issuing warnings, saying that Indian operations will be met with force. The question is, can Pakistan afford that fight? It is on the edge of financial quicksand. For all its posturing, Pakistan is a pauper state. And in a clash with India, Pakistan's economy will be the first casualty. The signs are already visible. Today, Pakistan's stock market nosedived. The KSE 100 index lost over 2,000 points. Investors were already nervous. India's diplomatic and economic measures added to the panic. And this may just be the beginning. Border trade has been suspended. This directly hits Pakistan's industrial supply chains. In 2024, India's exports to Pakistan reached a 5-year high. This was despite the strained ties. India shipped goods worth over $1 billion, from pharmaceuticals to chemicals to confectionery and sugar. India also imported apparel, salt and cement from Pakistan. Now that flow has stopped, and the impact will be immediate. After the 2019 Pulwama attack, India substantially cut trade with Pakistan. It withdrew Pakistan's most favored nation status. It raised import duties to 200%. This had a direct impact on Pakistan's exports. They almost collapsed. Look at the numbers. In 2019, exports from Pakistan were close to $550 million. By 2024, they fell to $480,000. So from 550 million to just 480,000. And that gap will only widen now. It will worsen Pakistan's trade deficit. Their cash reserves are already under pressure. We're talking about foreign exchange here. It's the money that a country needs to finance its imports. How much does Islamabad have in the bank? How much money? As of March 21st, when the last release came, Pakistan had a little over $10 billion, which is barely enough to cover 2 months of imports. And even that number is slipping. $540 million was lost in a single week last month. Pakistan had to pay off some loans, and the $540 million went towards that, towards the payment or repayment of a loan. International agencies are sounding the alarm. The IMF, the International Monetary Fund, has cut Pakistan's growth forecast. It has been slashed from 3 to 2.6%. The World Bank and Fitch have issued similar warnings. Agriculture is stagnant. Industry is shrinking. The Pakistani rupee is expected to weaken further, and jobs remain scarce. Behind this economic slide lies a fundamental truth. This country is under an IMF bailout program. This is Pakistan's bailout number 24. That's the highest number of bailouts for any country ever, 24, in less than 8 decades. So today, every policy decision is tied to austerity. A military conflict would rip through this fragile balance. It would trigger a fresh wave of inflation. It would derail Pakistan's currency. Islamabad would have to divert funds from development projects to defense. Of course, the military won't mind that. Pakistan's generals are used to blank checks. It's the people who pay the price. And the army is willing to impose that cost on them once again to retain its relevance in the power matrix.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
No, I love India.
Presence, occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India, what we saw in Kashmir.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
Not over 50%.
Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.